People love to say poverty builds character. That's a lie. Poverty crushes people, unless someone decides to fight back hard enough to break the cycle. This is the story of a boy who refused to stay broken. A boy who went from sleeping on a cold floor to owning a business empire. Not because fate helped him, but because he stopped waiting for miracles and became one. A place where dreams rarely grew and hope was almost a foreign word. His family lived in a single cramped room with a rusted fan, two old mattresses, and a leaky roof. His father worked in a factory, barely earning enough to feed the family, while his mother washed clothes for neighbors, battling fatigue and poverty at the same time. Every day was a struggle for survival. Around him, people repeated the same hopeless words. Poor people stay poor. Life is decided by birth. Ayan didn't believe them, not because he was wise, but because he was stubborn. At 14, life dealt him a harsh blow. His father suffered a factory accident and lost his job. Medical bills piled up, rent was overdue, and debts multiplied like weeds. Ayan had to drop out of school to work, carrying sacks at a wholesale shop. The work was backbreaking, the air thick with dust, and the pay humiliatingly low. His friends went to school while he worked long hours. Yet beneath his exhaustion, something dangerous was growing. Ambition. One night, staring at his meager savings, Ayan realized a brutal truth. If he continued this way, he would die poor, exactly where he started. That night he made a decision. He didn't want comfort. He wanted freedom, opportunity, and a life where he could choose his destiny. To escape poverty, he needed skills, income, and leverage. He noticed the wholesale owner struggling with a cracked laptop, fumbling with Excel sheets, digital skills. People had them. Ayan didn't. That became his target. He saved money, bought old books on computers from a secondhand bookstore, and went to an internet cafe late at night. He learned typing, basic computer repair, and software installation. He wasn't gifted, but he was relentless. Soon, his chance arrived. The wholesale owner's laptop died mid-accounting. Ayan offered to fix it. The owner laughed at first, seeing a boy who lifted sacks offering help on a laptop. But Ayan ignored the insult. Opened the laptop, cleaned the dust, reseated the RAM, and turned it on. It worked. The owner was impressed and offered him half-day work at the shop to learn computer repair, while keeping his old warehouse job. That was Ayan's first real break. He trained in the repair shop, sweeping floors, observing technicians, and absorbing everything. Within months, he could handle Windows installations, hard disk issues, battery replacements, and formatting. Colleagues mocked him, hid tools, and taught him wrong steps to slow him down, but Ayan ignored them. People who argue waste energy. People who work grow. The first big test came when a middle-aged man brought a laptop that wouldn't turn on. Ayan diagnosed a faulty power IC, coordinated with a soldering expert, supervised the work, and returned a fully working laptop. The customer paid him a fraction of what he earned, but Ayan didn't care. He realized that relying on others limited his growth. He needed his own shop. With savings of 9,200 rupees and a borrowed 5,000 from a neighbor, Ayan rented a tiny room, painted it himself, and started his own computer repair business. The first week brought a single customer, the second week none. People didn't trust a new boy with a tiny shop, but trust builds slowly and spreads fast. Everything changed when a teacher brought a dead hard disk with important exam files. Every other shop had called it impossible, but Ayan worked all night, recovering the data using cloning and freezing techniques. The teacher was amazed and shared the story with colleagues. Word spread, students came, parents came, and soon Ayan's tiny shop became the most trusted repair center in the neighborhood. He upgraded tools, expanded services to CCTV, printers, and mobile phones, and started earning 200 rupees daily, soon reaching 3,000, 5,000 per day. He hired assistants and learned management, transforming from a boy lifting sacks to a business owner managing a growing team. But life tested him again. A short circuit caused a fire at night, destroying the shop, inventory, and customer devices. People demanded compensation, and Ayan paid it all, selling his mother's jewelry and borrowing money. He didn't rebuild the shop, he rebuilt himself. This time, he opened a full-service center with a repair lab, accessory sales, phone and laptop resale, a team of technicians, home pickup service, and online tracking. His orders flooded in from schools, offices, and homes. Within 2 years, he opened multiple branches, trained students, and launched an online booking system. The boy who once earned 6,000 rupees now earned over 3 lakh per month. Not luck, not magic, relentless work. In an interview, he was asked how he transformed from poor to rich. Ayan replied, "People think poverty teaches discipline. Wrong. Poverty teaches fear. Discipline is a choice you make after fear. I didn't escape poverty. I outworked it." His story became a viral example of struggle to success, rags to riches, and real-life motivational inspiration.